Welcome everyone to the May 2nd, 2019 meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. Would you all please join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm Barb Lewis, President. To my left is our Vice President, Jeff Benton. To my right, fellow Commissioner Gary Merrill. Our Administrator today is Dawn Houston and our Clerk, Sarah DiNova. We can begin.
Resolution number 19-402, in the matter of approving the electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held April 29th, 2019.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion vote.
Vote on motion 19-402. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We have no public comment this morning. Resolution number 19-403, in the matter of approving purchase orders, then and now certificates and payments of warrants and batch numbers CMA PR 0501 and memo transfers and batch numbers MTA PR 0501.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion vote.
Vote on motion 19-403. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-404, in the matter of approving travel expense requests.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion vote.
Vote on motion 19-404. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-405, in the matter of granting annexation petition from the agent from the petitioner, Jeffrey W. Sharp, requesting annexation of 8.900 acres of land in Berkshire Township to the village of Galena.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion vote.
Vote on motion 19-405. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-406, in the matter of approving a contract between the Delaware County Board of Commissioners and the Trident Group LLC for ITB number 19-01, security services for Delaware County.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, John Melvin, Director of Facilities. This is the contract to follow up with the bid award for the professional security services for the security at the courthouse and various locations.
Okay.
And it's consistent with our courthouse
Yes.
numbers, et cetera, which I
Yep.
asked you before. So,
Vote.
Vote on motion 19-406. Mr. Merrill?
aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Thank you, John.
Resolution number 19-407, in the matter of approving the contract with Central Ohio Contractors Incorporated for the Delaware County Solid Waste Transfer Station operation, hauling, and disposal services.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Eric McPeak, Deputy Director of Operations with the Regional Sewer District. Presenting a one-year contract for the existing operator of the transfer station to continue for another year. As you all know, we're working on the RFP to put out for the design, build, finance, operate of the new transfer station for Delaware County. In the interim, we'd like to do this one-year extension to provide continued uninterrupted service to the customers. And there's a, COC has agreed to a 90-day notice, basically to vacate the property once we bring someone on board for that, however that would work out. But this assures that we continue to be able to operate. And actually, the owner of Central Ohio Contractors is here today. I don't know if you want to hear from him. He'd like to say a couple words.
Sure. I think we're going to take a vote
Yes,
first and
okay.
then, sure.
Do you have any
And then-
questions?
Okay. Any questions for Eric right now?
No, you sent an email around earlier this week, and that was very helpful because,
Yes.
curious about the status and the, the planning process and the bidding and so on, but you brought us up to date on that, so.
Yeah, we just, want to make sure we put together a good document to get out and
Right.
good
Now,
responses.
was Central Ohio Contractors, Inc., were they going to be a bidder likely on this project? or
So
not?
we put, as part of this process, we started with an RFQ, and we had 3 respondents to that we've all pre-qualified, Rumpke, Kimball, and Republic Waste Services. COC did not put in on that, but they have been operating transfer stations since 2007, have been a really good partner with the county.
Okay. Vote.
Vote on motion 19-407. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Okay. Yes. Yes, sir. If you could state your name and address, please.
Good morning. My name's Joe Lowendick, one of the owners of Central Ohio Contractors out of Columbus, Ohio. I just wanted to say thank you. It's been a good run for us. We've been here since 2007 with you. Been a great facility, a tight little facility, and well needed for what you're doing. Unfortunately, we're not, after reviewing that, we did not bid that. We didn't find that to be in the best interest of our company. We don't own and operate a landfill. We don't own and operate a solid waste hauling facility. And that was the main reason why we didn't choose to do this. But having said so, I just want to assure everybody that we'll be we'll operate just like we have, and glad to get the next extension here and work with you until we hand the keys over to whomever. Make the transfer really well. So, but again, we appreciate it's been been a great run for us. Hopefully it's been as good for you. And I just wanted to thank you personally, so.
My only comment is, I've been fortunate enough to be a commissioner 6.5 years. I can think of one complaint in that 6.5 year period that's a pretty good acid test of the job you're doing. I think I had to, they thought we closed early on the Saturday or something.
Yeah,
I
and
remember the
actually,
situation.
I spoke with that lady for probably about an hour on the telephone on Saturday. And
Oh, gee.
I think after we got done, I found out where she worked, and she was fine. She came back in the next time. But it was a problem that our people were doing wrong, and we corrected that and measured it.
My point was, that's a good test of the quality of the job you're doing, and the fact that you followed up and spent an hour reinforces that even further, so thank you.
We appreciate everything, so thanks.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much for the great job. Appreciate it. Thanks for the explanation, too.
Yeah, thanks for the work in the transition to make it smooth, and we're dramatically changing that area, so, we appreciate your help through the transition.
Yes, thank you. And thank you, as Commissioner Benton said, for the update, too,
Absolutely, yes. Yep.
going forward. Yeah.
Yep.
And you may have some valuable input as we make this transition because of your historical knowledge, so don't be bashful and don't allow us to be bashful.
Right, and I've worked very been great to work with. If we have issues, they respond back and forth. I'll again assist and be glad to help anyway. Like I say, it's kind of a sad part for me. I'd love to be back up for another 10 or 12 years, but unfortunately, it's not in the cards for us. But you've got 3 good candidates in there, and again, we'll continue to work with and help you close this facility down, transfer over. So.
Thank you very much.
And again, Eric has my number. If any of you have questions or concerns, feel free to call me. You can call
Okay.
my cell number or reach out to me by email.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Resolution number 19-408, in the matter of approving the sanitary sewer improvement plans for North Star Goldwell Neighborhood Section 1.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion.
This is in the North Star development. It's at the northeast corner of Wilson Road in Galena, and there will be 50 family homes, and everything's pretty standard with this development, so we're requesting your approval.
Great. Vote.
Vote on motion 19-408. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
Resolution number 19-409, in the matter of approving supplemental appropriations for the Delaware County Board of Developmental Disabilities.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. We have Jared here.
Yes, good morning, Commissioners. This supplemental appropriation is to complete our roof project.
Okay. Jared, could you just give your full name? Sorry.
Sorry, Jared Zarillo.
Okay, thank you. Vote.
Vote on motion 19-409. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
So how is the project coming along? How you
It's,
guys?
we're done. We're in
You
the
are
punch
done.
list. Yep, and so this will complete the entire project.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Good.
Absolutely.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jared.
Resolution number 19-410, in the matter of approving a supplemental appropriation and transfer of funds for the county auditor.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion.
I don't know why, my computer just shut off. Right when I was supposed to come up and talk to you about it. Well, guess we can't approve it.
Auditor might not be happy
Yeah,
about that.
they're watching right now, sweating. But if they got,
I know
if they
George
get,
is watching.
if they get IT down here, maybe we can get it right. Well, now I gotta know my password, so it's part of the problem. I just want, obviously there's nothing, no issues at all with this particular resolution. I just wanted to read you what was written on the sheet that was given to me by The auditor's office, it says, last November, a transfer of funds was processed from the county's unclaimed fund to the newly created excess foreclosure fund, which is the fund beginning in 102. Vince Villio, don't know if you know him, but anyway, of the prosecutor's office determined that funds were transferred that should have been remained in the unclaimed funds. So therefore, we're moving monies back from the 102 that were moved there in November back to the general fund, unclaimed funds, interfund revenue.
You know if that's a result of the time, they just hadn't been there long enough, or they need to stay there indefinitely, or do you have any clue on that?
In all fairness, that is all that I have. So, I mean, I'm happy to dig into that a little bit more, maybe send you an email with a little bit more information, but
I'm kind of curious
Yeah.
what the long-term impact, if any.
nope, I don't see any issue with that. But in light of the resolution, though, today, I would certainly recommend approval, and I will get more information and pass that along.
Okay, vote.
Vote on motion 19-410. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-411, in the matter of adopting a radio allocation and replacement policy.
So moved?
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Patrick Brandt with the 911 Center. What we have before you is we're doing a modification to a resolution we passed back in 2013. In 2013, we adjusted the radio allocation program that was originally set up in 2004 when the county brought on the 911, the countywide 800 system. Obviously, as technology's changed, there's more and more vendors out there that provide radios that the fire, law, and EMS can utilize, and we're just updating it to show we actually can maintain and support.
Okay, any questions? Vote.
Vote on motion 19-411. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Good day, thanks.
Thank you,
Patrick.
Patrick.
Resolution number 19-412, in the matter of approving an amendment to the engagement letter with Zashin and Rich, CO, LPA.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion.
Dawn Houston, Deputy Administrator. Back in July of 2017, this board approved an engagement letter with the law firm of Zashin and Rich to handle certain collective bargaining matters. Their rates have increased since that time, so this resolution would just amend the prior agreement to recognize those new hourly rates.
How much did they go up?
They went up from $195 for attorneys to $210, and the rates for the paralegals, law clerks, and legal assistants remained at $125.
They went up about 7%.
Yes, over 2 years.
Yeah, we only use them on a need basis.
That's correct. Yeah, they handle collective bargaining matters for us at this time.
Okay, vote.
Vote on motion 19-412. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill? Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
That brings us to Administrator.
And I have nothing. Thank you.
Commissioner Benton.
All right, a few things. Went to Martin Shoe Repair on Tuesday
Oh,
to visit
he,
my old buddy Ralph Martin, who's been there for 60 years, I think. And he's been a downtown fixture for all of those 60 years, and it was a good visit. His son and I were in the same class in high school. So anyway, we talked about the different stores that were around in the 50s, 60s, 70s, in particular, and into the 80s, and just how basically none of them are around anymore, just as the downtown has evolved. But anyway, Ralph's a great guy. He'll be really missed. There were a steady stream of people coming in. Channel 6 was there, I guess,
oh, really?
doing a little interview, and Dispatch did an article. So again, Ralph will be missed. Just aren't many shoe repair people around anymore. That's another one of those industries that's changed. So anyway, it's great to see him and wish him the best in retirement. MOPC Executive Committee is this afternoon. Commissioner Merrill, I've taken his spot, and big shoes to fill, but hopefully I'll be able to represent Delaware County well, as Commissioner Merrill did in the past. But it'll be very interesting. I'm looking forward to that. The MODE EDAC meeting is tomorrow morning. Jobs Ohio CIO is going to be the speaker, so that'll be interesting. 2020 is involved in that as well. And then lastly, went to the Cook Tri-County hearing,
Oh, yes.
which I thought I'd bring you up to date on. It was interesting. They did not do the reading. They did not read the text of the hearing report.
We're talking about the Franklin County Board of
Franklin County
Commissioners.
were the
went
lead.
down.
Yeah, it was in Franklin County's Commissioners'
Right.
hearing room. And their legal counsel said they didn't have to read the hearing report, the first hearing report. So maybe we can take a cue from them and save Brett a whole bunch of
Gee.
airtime. But anyway, and it went fine. There were a few people that spoke against it. There were a number of people that spoke for it. The commissioners asked a few questions. It did get unanimously approved to go to the second hearing. So they will now work on, as we know well, they'll work on the allocations and more specific cost numbers. So anyway, that's where it stands, and the second hearing is coming up somewhere a few months down the road.
Regarding the disposition, that's a little interesting. You'd think you'd have to have a full reading at least at the initial meeting,
But they did not.
just for the benefit of everybody that's
Right.
present.
They did it a lot differently. They did not do the reading. They did not swear people in. They, it was just much quicker.
Did many people speak?
There were probably 40 or 50 people there. Sarah went and Jen went.
Oh, okay.
5 or 6 that actually spoke.
Yeah.
5 or 6 people
Yeah,
spoke.
yeah. And this was one of those, I think, it was very clear this work needs to be done.
Okay.
I think all the commissioners and the speakers recognized that. There were a few people that, again, kind of the standard, I won't benefit from this, so why should I pay for it? Again, there's always that confusion in these unique
Right.
situations, but yeah. So anyway, it got a unanimous vote to move to the second hearing.
Oh, great. Thank you for attending.
Well,
Commissioner Mara?
I have two things. First of all, Ralph Martin, I'm sitting here thinking, I went to I think it was his 80th birthday event a few years back, and I'm not sure how old he is now, but you talk about somebody who is well-known and kind of like
Everybody
a
likes him.
landmark, for lack of a better word. It's Ralph Martin.
Neat guy.
And he certainly worked on my shoes a number of times and shined my shoes and whatever. He's just a really, really great guy, and it was just, and I did not make the event because I returned from vacation. Frankly, wasn't aware of it till too late. But class act and just a wonderful guy, so I wish him the best. Commissioner Lewis and I attended the retirement event for Gary, the police chief, and Gary Vest, the police chief, and Powell last night. It was a extremely well-attended event.
Yes, it was.
They had about 15 tables set up. It looked like it would be a small event. There were not enough
Yeah,
tables for the
yeah,
people there,
yeah.
which says a lot about how Gary is viewed by the community. And I thought it was extremely well done, and Gary, as he always is, he's always smiling, very happy, very outgoing, and very excited about his future in retirement. And I wish him the very best. Good guy. I had an opportunity to work with him on 911 board. That's where we first became acquainted, and we've worked on other things since. And as I said last night in my brief comments, his leadership, his enthusiasm, his passion for the job is exceptional. So anyway, I wish him the very best.
And Commissioner Merrill read our proclamation, and several other people had proclamations from Troy Balderson, Congressman Balderson, the FBI was there, Powell,
Dave
God, who else?
Dave Yost.
Oh, Dave Yost, that's right, yes. So it was a great event. I think Chief Vest was really happy too with the outpouring of support for him, and hopefully, I bet he'll remain active in the community. He has so much to give, and so well respected, so well liked. And that brings me to Ralph Martin. He was, I got to meet him after I was a commissioner and just walked in his shop, and, just such a kind-hearted guy all the shoes and everything. Oh my gosh, his wife was sitting right there too. I think, you know.
They were telling, I think, New York, but all those shoes that never were picked up.
Right.
Really? Oh, never. Oh my gosh, yeah, they were just great. And last week, we had a visit from Kathleen Young Riley. She's the Central Ohio Regional Liaison for Governor DeWine. And she brought along Tia Ramey, the Deputy Director of the Governor's Office of Faith-Based and Community Initiatives. And they were able to meet Administrator Fromer, and then Dawn was able to be in our meeting. We talked a lot about, we talked about JFS, we talked about stepping up, which was the main purpose of their meeting. When I was talking with Kathleen a couple of weeks before that, she didn't know what stepping up was, and I said, well, a lot of counties are doing this, and so
She didn't know about it.
no, so now Cassie
good.
was there. So Cassie Neff from the Sheriff's Office, so she explained it very well, gave him some reading material, and I believe then she's coming to, Kathleen is also coming to a meeting held that we have at Source Point later on in the month with elected officials. So she's terrific. I mean, she's very, very good. So in reaching out to Delaware County, they visited Family Promise after our meeting. So anyway, was really glad to meet her, and then also Tia Ramey. And I think we have need for
We
executive.
do. Resolution number 19-413, in the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of collective bargaining.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion vote.
Vote on motion 19-413. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye?
We're now recessed into executive session. We saw you running down the street, yeah. Yeah. You were stopped, yeah, after 11, okay.
Resolution number 19-414, in the matter of adjourning out of executive session.
So, second?
Discussion vote.
Vote on motion 19-414. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye. We are adjourned.